Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to discuss about IELTS reading module and the types of questions asked, how we can just crack the exam successfully. So this is going to be tips and trips to crack the reading module. Let's discuss about reading module in detail. Move on to the next slide. See, there is actually 1 hour for the exam. So you have 1 hour to crack the exam. There are 40 questions. You must be able to finish the reading module within 57 to 58 minutes so that you have 2 minutes to check your answers. That will help you to minimize your errors. So you need to keep one thing in your mind, that you should not write all these answers in full capital letters. So capitals must be used as per location. For example, capital must be used for the names, that is like proper nouns, names of countries, names of places, names of rivers, names of oceans. So all these are supposed to be kept in mind. There are actually 3 to 4 sections in the reading. These are the major 4 sections, but under which we have around 13 different ways of asking questions. So you need to be very careful about all these sections, how these people are asking questions. So enough of practice will give you a lot of idea about how to crack this test. And first of all, what are you supposed to do? Read the task assignment at least twice. Before reading the questions, read the task assignment, not the questions. Okay, task assignments twice, and then take the questions first and read the passage. We students have a wrong method of doing it, reading the passage and going to the question. It will not help you. Actually, it takes, or it wastes your time. So take the question first and then go to the reading passage. The next point is look for answers in the order. For example, if you are done with the first question in the first 2 lines, there won't be any second or third question asked in the first 2 lines. IELTS follow a systematic way of asking questions that goes one by one in an order. So you need to be very careful about it. Let's talk about the different types of questions as follows, and we'll give you some examples about it. First, 3 types of questions are as follows. Number 1 is choose the correct answer. You will be given 3 to 4 options, out of which you are supposed to find out the right answer. And the next one is fill in the blank. That is, fill in the blank or completing a blank. And the third one is true or false not given, or yes or no not given. You may be confused. What is the difference between true or false or yes or no? There is a big difference. See, the module is same, but the thing is that they'll give you true or false. So you have to write true or false. Instead, you cannot write yes, no, yes for true, no for false. No, sorry. So whatever is given, how do you understand? It is all about whether you are understanding the task or not. So they check this ability. So in order to crack this test, you must have some logics in mind. For example, if there is an information true plus true, it is true. True plus false, it is false. See, false plus true, it is false. Like mathematics, plus into minus is equal to minus, minus into plus is equal to minus. The same way, this is applicable. True plus additional information is not given. False plus additional information, which is false. Anything which is not given in the passage is false. Simply. All right. So this is something. For example, I'll give you an example. Okay, Mr. Satish Kumar is an English teacher. This is the text. Mr. Satish Kumar is a mathematics teacher. False. Mr. Satish Kumar is an English teacher. True. Right? For example, Mr. Satish Kumar is an English teacher come culinary professor. English teacher is true, but there is an additional information which is not in the text. That is called, culinary professor. So, according to the logics, it is not given. Okay. False plus additional information. For example, Mr. Satish Kumar is a mathematics teacher and a culinary professor. He is an English teacher. So it is false. See, anything which is not given in the passage, Mr. Satish Kumar is a tourism manager. It's not given in the test. You may be confused. It is not given in the test or in the text. Should I just mark it as not given? No. The information is actually false according to the text. So it must be false. So you must be clear with all these things. The same logic can be applied to yes or no, not given as well. And then the next one is fixing the heading. See, you must be able to take hints for fixing the heading. It is matching the heading. Matching the heading, or you may be getting matching sentences. So you need to be very, very careful. Okay, so you may have to just read, and understand. All the sentences in the passage speaks about one simple topic or one single topic. So that is closely related to the answer. Not only one sentence talks about. Complete paragraph talks about a single idea, so you can easily spot the words. They may not be asking. They might be asking in synonyms. So you need to be very careful about it. And the next point is that most of the sentences in the passage speaks about the topic which is not explicitly given in the passage, but given in the best of heading. It means that not all the points are just given as it is there in the text. No, they are just revolving around the topic. So there will be synonyms close to the meaning, so you have to look at that. And there are many techniques to answer. You cannot read all the questions and answer. For example, there are some skimming and scanning questions which you cannot spend a lot of time. Instead, you can spend a lot of time on detailed reading where you need to read and understand and then answer. So you have to be very careful. So what is skimming and scanning? Skimming is all about, it's a kind of a fast reading. Okay, you must leave out many parts and the understanding is very lower. You don't have to understand. You have to look for the bullet points. You have to look for the titles, subtitles, or footnotes, whatever it may be, or some points which are for description, extra points, or acronyms. All those things are supposed to be given. So you have to get the main idea. Okay, not all details. Skimming is all about just looking at the important points and leaving the many points and just finding out the answer. Other technique is scanning. Scanning is, for example, you have a Google Pay, you go to a shop and it scans. How much time it takes? It takes matter of seconds. In such a way you have to. Sometimes these will be asked in the form of a WH question or in the form of a fill in the blank, or in the form of a matching even or choose the best answer. It is very easy. For example, what is the phone number of Mr. Roger Federer? You have to look for Roger Federer and number. That's it. Not everything. You don't have to read the complete passage which has around 300 words. Not necessary. So you are supposed to use a scanning technique here. When you use a scanning technique, you will be able to locate the answer very well. Though keywords play a vital role. WH question and keywords. What is the favorite food item of Roger Federer? Favorite food item. Roger Federer, under Roger Federer's likes and dislikes, it will be there. So you may have to find the answer quickly and easily. Likewise, if you don't know any answer, just leave it out. Go for the next one. And you can come back later and find out. You will have time. If you are revolving around one answer, you will not be finding time. So you will be wasting time and you will lose so many questions unanswered. When these answers are not given, you will get your grades less as well. So it is important to remember that you keep all these points in mind and then do it. And if you have a habit of using pencil, just after finding out an answer, just put a blank there or put an underline, write the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For example, in the first paragraph, 1 and 2 answers are there. 1, 2, 3, like that, write it. For example, you don't know the seventh answer, you can just come back and search it in between 8 and 6. Not necessarily reading the full passage or whole reading task, and it is again a waste of time. So this is one of the techniques which you can follow. If you are able to use, or if you can use pencil, that is better, because you can avoid spelling mistakes or erase it later and find out. So thank you very much. All the best for your reading. And one more thing is that don't forget, you need to do minimum of 20 to 25 reading tests before you appear for the exam. Then only you have some idea about all these types of questions, how are they asking questions, all that. Otherwise, it is not going to be easy for you. It will be a nightmare. Thank you very much. And once again, all the best.